Hello, today we're going to be gluing up the legs with the cover strips. For ease of the video, I've already taped them together like we've done before on the forearm video, so they're all pre-trimmed from one of the other previous videos. Taped up and the protective plastic's peeled back ready to take the cover strips on both of those, so just literally tape on the inside, bit of tape on the back just to keep it from flapping. Right, so now again, both of these are 20mm cover strips. So the other day when we cut our cover strips, same technique again. Look at the length, get your little pen. Cut them off, crack your corners, bit of sandpaper, but as I said before, I'm just going to wax straight into it. And we want to glue, again, use E6000 really, because you get a second chance with it. I'm using Max, which goes off a lot quicker, but you can't take it apart if you make a mistake. So a nice layer of that over there, not too much, but enough to get yourself a good bond. So a nice coat on there, and again I like to put a little bit on here as well, just to make sure that we've got a bit on both sides. But certainly not as much on here as we do on the other one, otherwise it will squeeze out everywhere. Right, so we've got both ones bonded up again, got our clamps and magnets ready. So 20mm cover strip, centre line, pop it on, squeeze it in, get your clamps, just move that up a little bit, there we go. Clamp it on top and bottom. Now this one's going to want to run a magnets up here because it's quite a long strip. So I'll start at the bottom, every couple of inches, 15mm. Check you've got a nice bond all the way above both edges, you don't really move any over. And that's good for that one, that can sit there for you, say E6000, 24 hours for that strip. Leave that one alone. Same with the front of this thigh, 20mm cover strip again. Straight down to there, we don't want to go over that. Straight to the top. So, straight off, crack those little edges. Glue up again. Nice even coat. Yourself a nice bond there. Again, just a little dab down there, just so that we've got a splodge on that side. Remember, we're not going over that front ridge, we're just butting down to it. Put that lid back on. Get this 20mm cover strip. Line up with the centre line again nicely. When you're happy, push it in. Clamps again. And then our magnets. Again, we're doing quite a few. There's a long strip. as in the other video, these are 20mm diameter, or across if they're the square ones, 10mm thick. Get yourself a nice tight bond. The little ones are a bit weak. Okay, so that's all glued up there nicely. Left for 24 hours again for using E6000. These are the other two that I glued up the same before. So front strip straight up the front there. That one will have the sniper knee put over it. These ones on the front, straight up the front, butted down to that bottom ridge. The little bottom bit there, I put a small tab inside just to reinforce that. That one will have the knee ammo strip around it. Now onto the fitting of these parts. Start with the thigh. Now you've got the front taped up. You can tape this, fit your leg. So I've pre-done this because I'm not going to get down to my pants. Make sure you do it with your undersuit on. My leg fits. You can see where I've marked there where the overlap is. So I've overlapped, then come even each way, so I know where my line is. And for the top there, I'm going to take about 10mm off each piece. But I've got quite thin legs, so if bigger guys, sometimes you'll even have to go like that if you've got chunky old thighs. So I've got my pre-marks already there. So I get the strip, I'll use it as a straight edge. Clamp that, pop that down. Same this side. Pop that down. And now we can trim that with our little Lexan scissors. Down there with that. See how it's fitting, and make sure this little bottom bit fits nicely. So if you've got a little gap there, just take a little bit more out of this one. Till you're happy, just keep twerking, not twerking, quirking, till you're happy that it fits. Then let's take that plastic off before you glue the cover strip up on it. Peel that back. Lose that protection. Same on that one. When you've got that done there again, you can put your duct tape. Get yourself a couple of tabs inside, like we've done before. So when you've got your duct tape on there, it's holding that nice down. Get your strip again. So strip down to that bottom ridge. Mark the top. We'll come in with a little angle on that one. So across, down just to crack up that little corner there. Bottom two. Now that will just glue straight on there. I won't be gluing it up now because all my magnets on those previous bits, so once they've gone off I should just do the same, clamp, clamp, magnet, 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 and then a small tab of plastic inside the back of this to keep those together, nice and sharp. So that'll be that leg done, ready for the next stage. And finally today, just the shin. So again, we're going to fit this to the boot. These are longer shins, they're 2 inches longer than the standard for tall guys. I don't need the full length, I'd take another inch off that once I've glued up. But fit this to your leg again, but tape it up, make sure you've got a finger's worth of gap around there, and make sure you've got your proper TK boots on when fitting the ankle. So don't just fit it to your naked foot and then find that you can't get your boot on and then it won't sit properly. So again, I've pre-marked this just for ease of the day, rather than messing around with boots and everything. So when you've got your lines on there, join them up like so. Straight down that one. Same for this one. Straight down there. The old electric scissors again. Bear in mind, those are the only bits that are going to show, so nice and neat on those, ready to trim in after. That's the excess trimmed off there. Make sure they're all going to sit together nice when they're glued up. This one, on my stuff, the longer pieces to the outside, so this is the left leg. So the left leg outer side is where I'm going to want to bond my 25mm strip on. So I haven't got to worry about the right bit for the minute. And that will fasten later with either the hook and eye system with the elastic or some Velcro tabs. I always like Velcro tabs because I'm too lazy to put the hook and eye on. Right, get rid of that plastic again. Now we're going to got our 25mm cover strips from before. So again, butt straight up to there, down to the bottom, lose that excess. Pop those corners off, bit of sandpaper, make it all nice and pretty. So that's going to bond half and half on there now. We can just do that all with clamps, we haven't got to worry about magnets. So make sure you bond up the correct side. Again, I'm using Stelmax, but you should really use something like E6000 because if you do make a mistake, it will come off. Whereas this eats into the plastic, so it's a new part. Right, so we're up on that one. Again, you can put a little dash down that side. A bit wild there, and all. Right. So now I'm going to hold half and half on there, carefully into the bottom. Half and half. Again, when you're happy, give it a little squeeze. Get your clamps going. Put them on there. Then just get every sort of inch or so. More the merrier, get yourself a good bond. Stronger you can get the clamp on with the magnets or these the better your plastic will get bonded to each other. So that's it for the rear cover strip. That can stay there again, E6000 for 24 hours, and that can come off. So that's it for today for the legs. Next time we shall probably start putting some poppers on. Cheers.